guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. So today's video is going to be my everyday makeup drawer for the month of December. I am working with artificial lights today because it is pouring outside, so I like to usually do these product close-ups in natural light, so I hope it doesn't mess up the colors of the products too much. They look pretty accurate, but just thought I would throw it out there. So before I jump into it and show you guys what I have in my everyday makeup drawer for the month of December, I'm going to do a little recap of the products that were in last month's drawer. So these are products that I am taking out of my drawer this month. I really like all of these products. A lot of them are essentials to my collection, but I have a ton of products that I'm removing this month because I'm really trying to focus on using up certain products, and a lot of times I put way too many products in the drawer and I'm not able to get to everything. So I love all of these products. I will definitely continue to keep using them. I'm just switching them out and focusing on other products for now. If you guys have questions about a specific product, just let me know in the comments below and I will definitely answer your comment and get back to you for sure. But these are also products that I'm just taking out of my everyday makeup drawer as well. I have a ton of ColourPop shadows, but I just feel like a lot of them are just shades that I'm not currently using, so I'm going to put them back into my collection. And then same with these lip products. I love all of these lip products and I will definitely go back to them at some point, but I'm just switching them out. Okay, and then before we get to products I'm decluttering from my collection, I'm also putting these two eyeshadow palettes back in my collection. The first one is the Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette that I got in a BoxyCharm a few months ago. And then the other one is the Anastasia. It is the Self-Made eyeshadow palette, which I do love. I'm just not really using it at this time, so I'm going to put them back into my collection. Okay, so these are all products that I am decluttering from my collection for a few different reasons. The lip products, these three just didn't really look good on me, so I'm going to pass them along to somebody else. I actually finished up this Julep mascara, and then I tried this Laura Geller primer again this month, and I just really didn't like it anymore. I used to love it, but I feel like it's a little bit too hydrating for my skin, so I feel like it would be better for somebody with dry skin. And then this IT Cosmetics highlighter is really beautiful, and same with that CoverGirl blush, but I just really never end up reaching for them, so I'm going to pass them along to somebody else. This Laura Geller blush is so beautiful. It's not really focusing right now, but the color was a little bit too dark for me, so I'm going to pass that along to somebody else. This Pacifica eyeshadow and this Cargo eyeshadow primer are both good products, but I just have other things that I like better, so I'm going to give those to somebody else as well. Okay, so let's start with lipsticks. I'm going to go through the lipsticks that I have in this container right here. These are my go-to everyday lipsticks, and I talk about these in most of my everyday makeup drawer videos, so I won't spend too long on them, but these are like my go-to nudes. They're just easy lip colors that I like to keep in my drawer for when I just need to grab something and go. I do want to quickly mention these two because these have been my favorite. The first one is Honey Bun and the second one is called Sex Pot. They are both from Bare Minerals, and I like them because they're just a really moisturizing, hydrating nude lipstick that looks great for everyday wear, and it's just easy to wear. So I definitely recommend both of these. So these are the liquid lipsticks that I decided to add into my drawer last month, and I'm going to keep them in there for this month as well. So I have the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Tulips. I have the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in the shade Child Star. I have the Balm Adoring and then Slay by Bare Minerals. So I decided to keep those in here this month as well. And then on top of my vanity, I have a bunch of ColourPop liquid lipsticks, which I'll show you guys in a second. Back here, I switched around my face primers and my lip glosses. So I do have a few lip glosses that I'm going to be continuing to use this month as well. So I have the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Dolly, and this one has been one of my favorites. It's so beautiful and so shiny. Then I have the Essence XXXL Shine lip gloss in the shade Nude Kiss, which is really similar. I have the Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Snarky, which again is a similar color. And then I have my Tarte LipSurgence lip gloss in the shade Envy, which I'm trying to use up before the end of the year. I have two nude shades. The first one is the Lorac Lips with Benefits in the shade Chuck, and then I also have the Bite Beauty lip gloss in the shade Rhea Butan. So I'm going to be using all of those this month. So I am going to be adding in a few lip glosses. I have the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade WeHo, which is a cream nude. It's really beautiful. And then I have the Too Faced Lip Injection. This is a glossy color plumping lip gloss in the shade Spice Girl. I have tried this one and it kind of stings, to be honest, but I thought I would give it another shot and see if I like it. And every once in a while it's nice to just kind of plump your lips up a little bit. I also have the Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Flirt, which is a little bit more of like a cool toned pink that I thought would be really fun for winter. And then I have the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Moi, which is a really pretty lighter pink with a little bit of glitter. So I have the Ciate Liquid Velvet Lipstick. I think I got that in my Ipsy bag. And then I have this Sephora lip gloss that I got in my Play by Sephora box. And then I have the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Tootsie. So I did switch this area around a little bit. These are my ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips that I'm going to be using. They're kind of like my go-tos. And then I switched some of them out depending on the season. And then these are my Ultra Matte Lips. I have them standing up. I hope they won't separate because I do have trouble with them separating, but I reach for these on literally like an everyday basis, so I wanted to put them in my drawer. And then up here I have my ColourPop eyeliners, ColourPop lip liners, lippy sticks, and then in the very back I have my foundations. The only foundation I'm using this month is the Urban Decay All Nighter, and then I have my Skindinavia Makeup Primer Spray and my Smashbox Primer Water. I'm not really adding a lot of face products in because I've been pretty content with my face products lately, and I feel like I've just been adding in way too many products every month and I don't get a chance to try everything. So I am going to stick with what I have because there are a few products that I didn't try last month. So I have my e.l.f. primer and my Hourglass primer, which I talk about all the time. I love both of those. I didn't get a chance to try this Becca primer, so I am going to try that one out this month. Then I have these two primers that I got in subscription services, so I do want to give those a fair shot. I have this Bare Minerals Prime Time, which is just a sample that I'm trying to use up, and then I have the Smashbox Primer Oil, which I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it makes my foundation look beautiful, but I don't like how it applies. So I've kind of just been testing it, trying to decide if I really like it or not. Back here I just have my NARS concealer, my IT Cosmetics concealer, which I did put back in my drawer last month, but I need to try it out a little bit more. I have my e.l.f. concealer palette and then my Becca Cosmetics concealer that I use every day. Over here I just have a few different lip balms. So I am adding in this Peter Lamas Super Radiance Complexion Booster. I'm pretty sure I got this in a subscription box as well, and it's supposed to just kind of smooth your skin, and I feel like it is a little bit of a pore filler, so I wanted to give this one a shot as well this month. And then I also have the Laura Geller Baked Radiance Cream Concealer in the shade Porcelain. This seems a little bit too creamy for my skin, and it seems like it might be a better option for dry skin, but I do have it, so I want to make sure I try it out this month. So over here I just have my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. Then I have a Wet n Wild blush. I have some blotting sheets. This is the Balm Sexy Mama, which is a it's a pressed powder. And then I have the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous powder. In the back, I just have 3 of my e.l.f. baked blushes, and those are like my go-to blushes. They're some of my favorites, so I just like to keep those in my drawer so I can reach for them really easily. So right up front, I have Benefit's Hoola Dandelion and Sugar Bomb, which I've been using for the past few months, and I love Hoola. I don't really see myself switching up my bronzer anytime soon. Although I have been using Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer on and off, I do feel like it's a little bit light for me, but I also feel like it's a nice like accent bronzer to Benefit's Hoola because that one's a little bit dark for me. And then of course I have Milani's Luminoso Tarte Exposed, and then this Romantic Rose blush as well, which I talk about all the time. So I am adding in a few, just like a few face products, not a ton. So the first one I'm adding is the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in the shade Roseberry, which is a really beautiful light pink and has a ton of shimmer in it, so I can't wait to wear this one. Then I also have the Smashbox Contour Palette. I wanted to give this one a shot. I got it in one of my holiday kits, so I thought I would give this one a try this month. And then I also have the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. This one's in the shade Fiji, and they are both matte, but I really wanted to try out the bronzer and see if it was a good alternative to Benefit's Hoola. Okay, I also have a few ColourPop products. So I have the ColourPop blush in the shade Bardot, which I thought would be really beautiful as a blush or an eyeshadow. Then I have the highlight in the shade Do Not Disturb, which again, I kind of use these as highlighters and shadows. And I also have the highlight in the shade Glow Up. I think this one was limited edition, but it's a beautiful bronzy shade. Okay, so there is a little bit of a glare on my ColourPop shadows from my lights. I apologize about that. I'm just going to insert a screenshot with the names of all of the shadows that I currently have in my drawer. So the only one I'm adding in this month is this shade Disco Ball, which is a really pretty sparkly forest green shade. So I do have my Smashbox X-Rated Mascara, and I am pretty much done with that one. I've been doing a pretty good job at using up mascara, so I am going to add in this new one from Lancome. I actually got this from Influenster, but I've heard a lot of good things about their mascaras, so I'm going to be trying out this one this month. Then I have this Essence eyeliner pen. This one is their waterproof version, and I love it. I think it's a great option from the drugstore. I don't like it better than my Physicians Formula liner, but it is a really good alternative, and I think it's like a fourth of the price, so I would recommend it. I just have a ColourPop highlighter and the Balm Desert, which I use both of these as eyeshadows, and then I have my eyeshadow primers. I've been using this one from e.l.f. and I really like it so far, and then I also have these Milani eyeshadows in here. So I am going to be adding in the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow primer. I have tried it in the past, but it's been a little while, so I wanted to give it another shot. And then I'm also adding in this Laura Geller eyeshadow duo. This one is in the shades Stone and Terracotta, and it's really beautiful, so I can't wait to try it out. Okay guys, I will save you the repetition and skip all of the palettes that I have in my drawer because they really haven't changed a whole lot over the past few months. So I'm actually adding in 2 different blush palettes this month. I've had the Benefit Cheekathon palette for a while, and I just really haven't used it, to be honest with you guys, so I'm going to use it this month. There are a lot of shades that I love in here, like Dandelion, Hula, Dallas, and Coralista, but I've never tried Rockateur, which is the reason why I bought it, because it was such a good value. So I'm going to use it, and I'm glad that I have this because I'm almost out of my Benefit Hula bronzer, so I will definitely get use out of this. I'm also going to be using the Smashbox LA Lights Highlight, Blush, and Contour palette. I got this as one of like their holiday sets, and it is amazing. It retails for $39, which is so crazy. It's not available on Ulta's website any longer, but I think it's still available in some stores. So if you can get your hands on it, I definitely recommend it, and I can't wait to wear the shades. Then I have my Lorac Unzipped palette, which I have started using. I got this last month and I started using it, so I'm going to put it back into my drawer and continue to use it this month. I have my Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette. And I got this one in a BoxyCharm. It has a lot of really beautiful purples, light pinks, and cool tone shadows, so I definitely wanted to use it this month. And then the last palette is this Buxom palette that I created. It is a custom palette. You can purchase the shadows separately and then put them into your own palette. So I did that last month as well. I mentioned a few of these things in an Ulta haul, which I'll link below if you guys want to check it out, but I cannot wait to start playing with them. The colors are so pretty. Okay guys, that is everything in my everyday makeup drawer for the month of December. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.